What's up, everybody? It's your favorite king of the roads, favorite nerd, and today we are going to look at Menasor. So this is just my wild rider. I just think this is a good wild rider, and I'm not going to be getting off-road, so that's not really an option for me. So I just wanted you to see him in robot mode, and then we'll put him in vehicle mode. But I think they look good in robot mode, all things considered. I hate this thing, but aside from that, I think they look decent in robot mode. Let's get them into car mode and then move on. There they all are in vehicle mode, and I like this too. I like them all except for Motormaster. It kind of feels wrong to me, but I like this too. You know, it's funny, just transforming these right now for the sake of the video. It's funny just how much more intricate this is than the rest of them. Like, there's just so many more moving pieces. There's so much more going on. There's so much thought put into it. It does seem like we're dumbing down. Are we ready? Let's put the feet. Alright. They just slide in. I'm using this fella as a stand-in. And we'll look at him again once we get a proper wild rider. Alright. Okay. No, serious. For serious. Let's raise the camera. Here we go. Oh, that's not staying. Alright, Alright, we're falling apart here. Okay. We got some balance issues, so let's get another limb on there. Wow. Okay. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's need them both. Now, this has been the topic of some debate, right? So we'll open that up and we'll put this fella in there. Okay, now let's take a look. What a mess. Look at this thing. Look at Wild Rider, can't even bear the sight of it. Let's talk articulation. So, head is on a ball peg that's on a hinge, so good range of motion there. I don't have his chest piece in because it falls apart anyway. Shoulders won't stay together on mine either. Ratcheted shoulders. The ratchet works for the swivel and a little in out. Waist swivel. Same thing here, just falling apart. Just flimsy as Alright, part of my frustration. I've just been dealing with this for a while now. Alright, so that turns like that, and like, alright. So you got a ratchet here, same thing. Elbows double jointed, which is nice. And then you got a bicep swivel. And then a wrist swivel. And then for the hips, no bicep swivel because that'll pop off if you do that. It doesn't really move either because if you have this piece on that tabs into here and you go to extend it, well, then that comes unpegged. So you're pretty much locked in motion there. And then the knee gets you 90 degrees. And look, I feel like it's like one of those octopuses that you threw against the wall. You know, when you were a kid and it came down the wall. This is the first time that I've really ever done this. Like, I walked away from this thing for 2.5 days in order to come back and mess with it because I was so disgusted with it. I've got him back together. We're going to take another look at him, and then we're going to do some size comparisons and some final thoughts. So what we're going to do is a little bit of a shake test. Here's the G1. Not too bad. Holding up all right. 30 years old. Here's fansproject. Not too bad. Okay, so now it's our new friend's turn. Not much force. So there he is with the other two Menasor options, and I strongly recommend either over this one. If you look at just proportions, I mean, even the G1 nails the proportions better than this fellow over here, which just looks like looks like a rotund man standing on stilts or something. It doesn't work. So here's the downsides. When this was first announced, I didn't like it aesthetically. I knew I wouldn't like it aesthetically. But what I thought to myself was, you know, with the lightweight hollow plastic build that Hasbro usually goes with, it'll probably be a super secure combiner. And it's not. It's not. And there's strong ratchets in place. It just doesn't work. It's awkward. It's disproportionate. The weight is poorly distributed. It has a hard time standing if it's not standing with legs straight up and down because there's no movement allotted for the feet to tilt at all to support its weight. It's a pile of things. Like, it's a mess. It's an absolute mess. Now, I haven't combined Superion yet. I'll be doing that shortly, and we'll take a look at him and we'll see how he holds up. But for this, if you are buying this for a Menasor, you have thrown away, let's see, 4 figures at $15 is $60 plus 25 for Motormaster, so that's $85 plus another 10 for Blackjack, so that's $95. You've thrown away $100, in my opinion. And I'm sorry. You know, there is upsides. You know, you have alternate modes to display them in, so you can always do that. But the head sculpt is terrible. The hands and feet are atrocious. The joints don't hold up under any sort of scrutiny or movement. We all know Blackjack doesn't plug in. Not only do the joints not hold up, but one of the problems is that the transformations don't hold up. So, like, if you look at Dead End, he's falling apart. That's the hand holding arm. So that's not even a joint issue. That's an engineering issue. If you look at Motormaster's window bit, that came apart as well. It can't hold up under its own movement. This is a statue. That's the only way you'll be able to display it. It is a nightmare. Use your money. Use your money wisely. If you want them to be displayed in bot mode, I say go for it. I think that you'll be pleasantly surprised. If you want them to be displayed in alt mode, I say go for it. I think that you'll be okay. If you want this to be displayed as Menasor, I say buy the G1. I say buy the fansproject. I say donate money to a charity. I say start a college fund for your kids, even if you don't have kids. Maybe one day you will. At least the money will be used wisely. Go to see a matinee in the movies. That's costs about $100 now, right? Go do that. Don't buy this from Menasor. Anybody that tells you that this is good, that person and I do not see the world in the same way. I can tell you that with great confidence. You know, I don't really want to hear anything in this guy's defense. Like, this is not going to be fun for children if you think it's marketed towards children, which it's not. But if you thought it was, it's not going to be fun for children because it's too cumbersome and it falls apart. It's hard to make him look cool at all. This pose is somewhat dynamic and it doesn't really look cool. It's just a mess. There's no upgrade kit that's going to fix this, okay? Perfect Effects kit is not going to fix this. It's going to make it more aesthetically pleasing, yes, but it's not going to fix the fundamental issues that this toy has. Now, Lone Wolf set Menasor might fix a lot of the issues, but even that would only fix a lot of the issues in concert with the PE set. Now, Lone Wolf is $110, and the PE set is $30 and I think that's just for part of it. I could be wrong. So before it's all said and done, you're almost in the $300 market, which is the cost of a fansproject Menasor. And I'm not even that huge of a fan of the fansproject Menasor. I think it's good. I think it's acceptable. But I'm not like, this is my ultimate Menasor. But I know this thing ain't. Let me show you something else. So, if you put the feet in there, right, you're pretty much limited. He's falling apart again. You're pretty much, oh my god. Forget it. The point is that you can't have him stand more than straight up and down. A wide stance doesn't look right, and the legs too close together, he starts to topple over. Let's move on. The only good that I can really muster is that the individual bots look decent, the alt modes look decent, and that's all I got. I have nothing else good to say about this. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Till next time, take care.